Welcome everybody, Mentor Monday, November the 20th, and we're getting ready for Thanksgiving, just like our beautiful Gabriela Daughtrey, our platinum, has said. It is such a good time to be thankful for many good things, sometimes for little things. And for those of you that are going through a difficult time, keep your focus, keep your faith. We can all do it. So I'm going to share the video from Costa Rica, from the President's Club and Platinum's trip. This is the vision and the message of our founder to us all. So I hope you enjoy it as much as I did. Gabriela shared it in her Facebook, and I'm going to share it now with you.
It's hard to believe that it's been over 25 years. When Bianca and I started the company, we had this little flicker of a vision, a small vision of what could be. And you have helped fulfill that vision. You remember that Bianca used to say, we're all ordinary people working together to do extraordinary things. I would like to modify that just a little. You've all started as ordinary people. Isn't that true? But you have become extraordinary leaders that is not found in the world today. Your commitment to family, to each other, to the product, and above all, your commitment to help others is extraordinary. You should give yourselves a big hand. Danny talked a little bit about vision and the theme for the new convention in April. I can't think of a better thing to do than to renew our vision, to think about what else we can do, how much more we can achieve. And we cannot do it alone. We have to work together, don't we? And I encourage all of you, all of us, to walk hand in hand, to get that vision in our mind, in our eyes, of what really can be. Transfer Factor has been a remarkable product. And it's not just a product. It truly is amazing and unique. There's nothing like it around. We continue to learn more about it all the time. Don't underestimate the power of Transfer Factor. And we hope you will never underestimate the power that each of you has within you to touch lives of others. And what I love about this business is that you cannot be successful unless you help others be successful. And at corporate, we're not successful unless you're successful. So as Danny said, that's why we want to take good care of you, our President's Club members. You are an extraordinary group of people, and it has been an honor for me to be associated with you. We questioned whether we should come on the trip.
Come on.
And I miss her very much. But this is where she would want us to be here with you, our For Life family. Thank you for your kindness and your love and your support. Together we will continue to grow, continue to reach more people, and through you, bless the lives of many, many more. So thank you so much. I cannot express with words the gratitude that I have for each of you. This is the most difficult time of any of our trips. But we say goodbye, knowing that we're going to say hello again in a few months, right? We'll see you all later. Thank you so much. Love you. Thank you.
Gabie.
You know, this President's Club trip, due to the fact that Bianca Lizenby, our beautiful co-founder, passed away unexpectedly. We didn't know if we were going to go on it. And the sad part is that we were going to celebrate. It was programmed to celebrate her 70th birthday, and all her family was going to be there with her. That was the plan. But anyway, David went with Jenna, which is in charge of Foundation for Life, and Megan and her family. And it was nice to see everybody, but you still felt you still felt Bianca wasn't there. And we paid a beautiful tribute to her at one of the dinners. And they have this beautiful sunflowers in every table, and everyone got one. And there was a wreath that was basically put in the ocean in her memory. It was beautiful. These trips, they are very, very, very similar to the Great Escape trips. So if you win a Great Escape or achieve the Great Escape, actually, you'll know exactly what I mean. But with David, when he explained basically what his vision is for life, and he reminded us of what a unique product and company we have. I mean, we've got to let the world know, because we do have an amazing product. We have a product that is scientifically proven to help our immune system within 2 hours of consumption. And it's science, okay? It's not just, what is it? There's a lot of science behind it. And on your app, you could actually find all the science behind it. There's videos, there's studies, if you dissect your app, you'll have so much fun. And on this trip, I was talking to, oh gosh, I forgot his name. He's in charge of the For Life app. And I was asking him to do a few things, if he could, with the app. They changed the app during our trip. I don't know if you've noticed, there's been a change within the last week or two. And it's always done for user-friendly, okay? So I was looking for the QR code, and it wasn't where the QR code used to be. It's actually up by your picture as you open your app when you go on to the My Shop menu. So for those of you that want to make labels or just get a snapshot for your business cards, just dissect your app, and you could actually make so much information for your samples or just to give out information. David did mention convention. I always I love convention, and I know Claudia and I had a little bit of fun during convention last time. Her and her sister Adriana, they're fun people to be around, just like all of you. And I just wish we had an extra day. Maybe we can schedule something now to have an extra day to do like a little outing or something with certain people that achieve certain, I don't know, if you can achieve a certain level by a certain time. I don't know. We'll talk about that. But it's, I wish you could all experience one of these trips, and you will when you achieve gold. Okay, so, but for the moment, we just have to focus on being extraordinary. And here are a few definitions, or let me just read a few, five traits basically that can basically help us with our business. Is focus on the things that matter. Okay, we all have a different definition of what that is. Okay, my things that matter are different than what Claudia's are, or Jillian's, or Elena's. I mean, we all have our focus on our business differently because we all have different people to focus on. But one thing is for sure, opening a discussion to talk about our business or a product, I'm a very good observer of people when I meet them, like especially my biggest influence of ladies is at church, okay? Either at church or when I used to go to the gym, okay? Because I'm around women, because obviously if we do a Zumba class, it's going to be mainly women. But at church, I do observe people, right down to the coughing, okay? I may approach my friend and say, so what's going on? You got a cold or something? And they'll tell me, oh, yes, I came down with a cold, or, oh, this has been going on since I had COVID. And it's not that I want to sell them something. It's that I want to help them. Okay, so there's a difference. Okay, if you can make somebody's life a little better by offering something that you know works. Okay, the next one is kindness. Okay, kindness goes a long way, whether it's going to the store and, opening the door for somebody that's coming out, or whether it's letting the person that's tailgating you just moving over a lane. There's a lot of ways to be kind. Even a simple text checking up on somebody that you haven't really talked to in a while. So a willingness to be seen imperfect, okay? I remember a few weeks ago when I got back from Malaysia, I was on a call with Jillian, and I had my screen closed because I had just gotten up and I had slept all day. I was so jet lagged. And I took a shower at 2 a.m. and I went to bed with wet hair, and my hair was just sticking up everywhere. I had brushed my teeth, washed my face, put sunscreen on, but I just didn't have makeup. And I always feel, I got to look a certain way when we do meetings or even be at a meeting. But Jillian said, it doesn't matter here. Just look how you look, and it doesn't matter, whether you're probably busy cooking, which sometimes when we have Zoom calls, I'll listen in on Dave's Zoom call, but I'll be cooking in the background. He has to eat, okay? So, and he has a schedule to eat. And it's not good to eat too late, because then your stomach, you go to bed with a full stomach, and that defeats the purpose of your body doing this job during the night. So yes, be willing to look imperfect, and an ability to connect. Okay. Okay. So you're shy. Okay. You're shy. How many of you are shy? Put a heart. Okay. How many of you are shy? All right. That's great. Elena, I don't see you as shy. You're so love the product so much. You share it. And you know why you're shy? You're shy to share the product because you don't know enough about it. That's why you're shy. Because when you take the product and you have your own testimony, you aren't going to want to tell everybody what it did for you. I mean, I'm the first to tell you, every single product I have a story for, and I have nothing in the world, no, not big pharma, nothing has ever done what our skincare, our protein, our transfer factors, our immune boost have done for us. And for my family. So, overcome your shyness when you know that, let's say our Inumi lotion, it really does help hydrate, especially during these winters. It's like your skin gets scaly. You need extra moisturizer, okay? So don't be afraid to just slather it on, and do a video on it, and do it like, look at this hand. I didn't do it on this hand, and this hand I did, and look at the difference. Share, okay? Share. And if you have to, like me, when I first started doing lives, I was terrified. I was so terrified. But I cannot connect if I'm terrified, okay? People are not going to feel I'm genuine. So record yourself first. It might take a few takes, and then share what you recorded, okay? And it doesn't have to be long. It could be 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Take baby steps. Connect also means that, let's say you're doing a Zumba class and the person's like, oh my gosh, I almost didn't come because I was so tired. I'm like, okay, take this. I'm going to give you a sample, but I need your information. My QR code is here, but I still need to follow up. I'm going to follow up just to see if you like it, because you can only get this energy product through me. And I'm going to follow up just to see how you liked it and how you felt. And this is my Facebook page. Let's connect on social media. So make sure you always get information from that person you gave a sample to. Okay, so you need to be joyful, okay? Most of us are joyful, right? People like to be around joyful people. I know I do, okay? I hate negativity. I hate when people have a problem for every solution, okay? They're always negative about, oh my gosh, you know, this is going on in my life. I feel that when you talk about your problems, you get more problems. It's good to talk about things, but let's not focus on the negative. Let's focus on the positive. So let's be joyful, okay? Let's be grateful. That's another way of saying it. But yes, joyful does have a lot to do with being extraordinary. Because like I said, nobody likes to be around someone that's always negative. People thrive on joyfulness. We had so much fun on this trip. And it's not because it was at the Four Seasons. We could have been at Holiday Inn. We could have, okay? And we're so grateful the company does take extraordinary measures to give us the best trips ever, okay? And this was a really nice trip. And it was in Costa Rica. Let me tell you, in Costa Rica, the prices of these hotels are equivalent to prices of hotels here in Beverly Hills. It wasn't any cheaper to go to Costa Rica or to Cabo. It's just as expensive. I think the average room ran about, I want to say, the rooms that corporate got, they probably ran about $2,000 a night, and the ones that golds and platinums got probably ran about $4,500 a night. And we stayed for about six nights per person. I mean, there was a lot of people that went, and they paid for a massage. The massage was so nice. They paid for our outings. We all had to choose from outings. Some of us went jet skiing, river rafting. We went to, what do you call it? Zip lining. Oh my gosh, that's another story for you guys. The zip line. We did 5 different zip lines. We did so many activities, barbecues. We had a picnic day. We had 3 dinners. There was always something to do. But the main thing was we all sat down as leaders together and we bonded. We actually talked about the future of what we would like each of us to play a role in our business, because we had been so disconnected since COVID. And we got to sit down with Juan Rosado, with oh my gosh, Jeff Alt Gilberts and his wife, and so many other leaders. Even Arminio was there. Arminio Nevares, you know, and Dana Lombardi was there. Angela Christ was there. We just got to bond with everybody. And, you know, our vision is, what is your vision? What is your vision for next year? Where do you want to be? Do you want to cross that stage at convention at a new rank and level? Or would you like to be part of something that you have a team that will work with you? Working as a team is better than working alone. Because I've seen people that say, I don't want to be under anybody. I want to be frontline to you. But that's not the smartest thing to do either. Because I've seen people do that. And the only support they have is Dave and I. And to build and to help them build a business, it's a lot of work. That's why you need a team. You do. And don't be shy. If you're new in this business, don't be shy to ask questions. Okay. There's a lot of these answers are found in your app, your For Life app. Once you sign up, you get a free For Life app, a free shop, free information you could send to your contacts, to your people, and ask questions. Okay. The most successful networkers, even if you've never done this, the most successful networkers are those that ask questions. Because if you don't know something, then you will learn this way. So Claudia, what do you think of all this?
I love it, Gabby. I love it. And I love that you're putting that personal touch, because for those of you that are brand new, like Bianca or Debbie, I want to put it into perspective. The woman that is talking to you, she has been 25 years in the business with Dave, Daughtrey, Bianca, and Debbie. You haven't met Dave. It's the husband and the leaders of this company. So when you're sharing something like this, and you have traveled the world, you have been in over 100 countries, you have over 2 million people that you have under your organization, you have a certain level of power to say these things. Where, how do you get to be where Dave is? How do you get to be where Gabie is? By inspiring, and after 25 years, over and over, being the leaders that they are, that they keep inspiring every day. I took a few notes because I just want to go back, grab what Gabie said, and go back to what Dave said, and also show the new people the vision so that we align our vision. Gabie said, what is your vision? It doesn't mean that For Life's vision is, it has to be one and all. It's like, Debbie may have a vision to have, I don't know her vision yet, but let me put an example: 10 hair salons, 10 franchises, where she doesn't have to work anymore, but her name is in all of them. I don't know. I'm just putting an example out there. But how is she going to achieve that vision? And it is aligning with the vision that we have for life. And I will share it with you. Just going to share again the screen, just so that we look at. This is what they put in. The vision for Life is to bring 3 million bottles of transfer factor into people's homes around the world. Doesn't seem like a lot. When they launched it to us in our last convention, we're like 3 million bottles, or touch 3 million houses, or, touch 3 million hearts, right? Whatever you want to put it, how poetic you are. But it's 3 million bottles. And we thought, that doesn't sound like a lot, but that is the vision. To touch 3 million lives through transfer factor and through For Life, through you. This is For Life's vision. We are For Life. We are the ones that can bring that dream that Bianca and Dave created. And he says, close your eyes. Imagine for a second a future where you live out your full potential. At For Life Vision, which is the name of our convention, and it says, sorry, I'm just going to go to the top right here where it says vision. Be part of the big picture. Bianca did a beautiful story in one of the conventions where, and I'm sure that you may have seen it before, where you show a tree and then it goes back, the picture, and then you see the forest. You see, she also talked about these trees in Utah that actually are interconnected. I have to get that story again. Hopefully it's in YouTube. But I didn't know that all these trees, they are interconnected one with the other. But that is the vision. We are part of the big picture. We cannot be one without the other. And so at For Life Vision, we look at 2024, we look towards the future together, and then take it a step farther by defining how each of us can bring our own dreams into focus, just like Gabie says. So this is about, the convention. What is your vision and how you can bring it together with For Life? Is your vision to travel and stay in a $5,000 a room because you thought you could never do it? It's your vision, like Chauvin's, to be able to feed the world, just like Bianca and Jenna Lisenby has have taught us that we can change one life by changing so many? I'm just putting Siobhan as an example because she's here, but is your vision so clear that you can explain it to others? And this is what we wanted to put here on this meeting today. Do you have a vision? The other thing I want to share quickly is just going to put this one right here. I don't know if anybody knows who this man is, and I'm not going to share the whole video, just going to share like 30 seconds of it, just so I hope I have sound.
Shoppers Drug Mart is open late
Not
for your
ready.
family's cough and cold needs.
Okay, I hope you can hear it. Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Still to come, track and field competition gets underway
Oh,
at the
we
Bird's
have
Nest,
another
with world
commercial. What
champion
happened
Tyson
here?
Gay of the U.S. beginning his sprint towards the 100-meter crown, challenged by Jamaican stars
What happened
Asafa
to my
Powell
video? I
and
had it
Usain
ready.
Bolt. Plus, the world's best kayakers navigate the rapids and race for gold.
More,
One second,
Tom
please.
Hammond, Lewis Johnson, and Otto.
What happened to my video? Okay, so Usain Bolt, it was an exciting video, but I don't know. I think I pressed something, it did something. I'm just going to share it with you. Usain Bolt is the fastest runner of all times. You can Google, there's a lot of information on him. He's the fastest runner. Do you think that he became extraordinary by being the fastest person? Like, he was born fast. Some of us are born with certain talents and gifts that God has given us. Have you discovered that talent? That's a talk for another day. Thank you, Jillian, or whoever did that. I think I already had still Gabie there. So if you believe that you're ordinary, you're not. You're extraordinary. But the difference between knowing why you're extraordinary is because you have discovered those talents and gifts that God has given you from the moment that you were created. You see, you already have such beautiful talents, but you may not be expressing them. And that's why you feel sometimes tied up, bored at work, feeling like you can do so much more. See, the fact that you're already in this meeting already makes you extraordinary. If not, you would just be at your 9 to 5. And that's not, there's nothing wrong. 9 to 5s are great if you're aligned with your great mission. But most of the time, we have jobs that help us for survival. And they're great jobs, and they might be even very well paid, but they may not be aligned with your passion and what you were created to do. When you have discovered what is the talent and the gift that God has given you, like Usain Bolt, he was fast. Can you imagine if he was fast, but he was not disciplined? Can you imagine if he was fast, but if he did not wake up every morning to train? You see, because it's not about what the talent and the gift are. It's about all the other traits that you have to learn to become extraordinary. I also had 5, but I'm only going to touch right now in 1 because I want to leave 4 questions and then bring it back to Gabie to close. Because this is out of, you can Google many traits to become extraordinary, and a lot of people have blogs, but this is the one that attracted me the most, and it was self-mastery. And I thought, I had never thought about that one. And it was the one that gave me the example from Usain Bolt when I started Googling him. And it says, self-mastery brings out your best in whatever you do through dedication, curiosity, and adaptability. And I thought, what great 3 words are that? To be great at anything you do, you need dedication. You need to know what you want, and you need to say, I will do great at this. You need curiosity. You need to be able to, like Gabie says, take the app and just run through it and say, wow, all those tools that I can do around the world in so many languages, all through my phone. Adaptability. There's great changes around the world, in our company. There's so many things that change so fast. And the worst thing is to freeze. Because if you freeze and you're not ready for change, then the bus leaves you. The bus keeps going. This gentleman that wrote this blog says, Usain Bolt, the fastest human to ever live, did not achieve the status merely through athletic ability. He achieved it through self-mastery. He learned sacrifice, to work hard, and remain diligently focused. Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player, did the same, and on and on. Dave and Gabriela Daughtrey, for 25 years, they are one of the 3 people that started and believed that they could grade in this company. There was other people, but when I say 3, it's because there are 3 of the great leaders that built this company for us so that we could have a highway. They remained focused, like Bolt and Jordan. Dave and Gabie are the Bolt and Jordan of this company. We are under the greatest leaders of this company. We just need to keep ourselves focused. Another side of self-mastery is knowing your emotions, your strengths, and most importantly, your weaknesses. By understanding ourselves, we know things like when the others should take the lead, and when today is not our day, and when we need to confront our own demons. So the 4 questions I'm going to leave for you are: what areas in your life need attention? What knowledge, training, or skills will help you pursue your goals? I'll put them in the chat in a minute. What can I do to initiate change? And how can I better myself through books, mentors, organizations, videos, tutorials, online classes? For those of you that are already in Time for Life with Jillian, have you gone through everything that she has built? Because, man, that's one great leader. I'm sorry, I'm biased because she's here and she's mine, but she's incredible. So please just take advantage to be in front of that extraordinary woman and go through everything that she has built for us. So with that, I want to put it back into Gabie's thought, just so that we can finish. And then we're just going to give the mic open. So if you have a couple of things to say about this, we want to ask you how we can be there for you to help you become extraordinary in what you already have. So Gabie.
Thank you, Claudia. I found this quote. It says, "The difference between ordinary and extraordinary is that little extra." You know, I love quotes. I don't sit around and read them every day. I basically go out there and do it, you know. But on my free time, I do like to, what inspires me, okay? And a lot of things inspire me. I am one of those people that observes. I might be quiet in the corner, but I'm observing. Even at the airport, you observe people and you can read them. You can, you know, that's why I love sharing our products with women. I can see a lot of health issues, even by what they say. Yesterday, my aunt came with my uncle to visit from Yucaipa. It's about 2-hour drive going towards LA, I guess you can say. And my uncle was asking me, what could he do because he's got this condition and that condition. And I just said, you need to get off lectin foods because it sounds like you have a gut issue. And I think, what is it? Disease starts in the gut. If you're willing to make some diet changes, not forever, but if you're willing to do it for at least 6 months, you will regain your health. There's certain things we need to go a little extra to do for our own health. Me, myself, I was amazed. I have these joint aches and my bones hurt, and my sons always say, Mom, lay off this, lay off that. But you know what? I do it more because he's telling me not to do it. But I did lay off soda, okay? Soda contains carbonation. Carbonation eats away our calcium reserves. And I'm telling you, I breastfed my children for 6 years. 6 years, okay? And they basically drained me of calcium. Now, obviously, we do have a supplement that I highly recommend. But what I'm saying is, after a week of not drinking anything carbonated or highly sugary, like soda, I saw a remarkable difference in my joints. It's like I don't hurt anymore just by making these little changes. And on the trip, I saw some of our corporate people and our affiliates. I would tell them, you need to lay off the sugar and the soda. Start with that. Because sugar does, it's very harmful. And in order to give up sugar, you need to also feed your gut good bacteria, because your bad gut bacteria is basically craving the sugar. Anyway, that's another meeting. But what I'm saying is, when you observe people, you can see a lot of the needs they can use our products, whether it's skin, whether it's joint pain. You can tell when someone's sore when they get up. And it's not age, okay? It's what we eat. It really, really comes down to that. And I say, if you don't believe me, just do it for 2 weeks. Do it for 2 weeks. And then if it works for you, go to your doctor and get a food allergy test. Okay, go get a food allergy test. I would recommend a blood one. And I'm sure Jillian could probably refer you to Dr. Ronnie. She does all that. And I would love to support someone in our business rather than maybe someone you don't know where to go. Just get a blood test. And like I said, Dr. Ronnie would probably be the best person you can go to for that. Just get a blood test for food allergies and avoid those foods. As I was told by several doctors, food allergy doctors say avoid them for 6 months, okay? And take your supplements, take your immune products, and your body will heal, okay? Your gut will heal. Find out what you personally are allergic to. Like Claudia is allergic to different things that I am, and all of you. Every single one of you has different food allergies. And it's not, people say, I don't have an allergy to anything. But I'm like, well, we all have an allergy to something. If you are bloated, if you retain water, if you have a rash, if you have indigestion, they're all signs of food allergies. So with that, don't be scared to talk to people. Share your product. Start with the product that you personally have a good testimony on. And then, if you don't have a sample to give, just send them information on your app. That's the best way to do it. And that basically, the app was designed to share information. But if you have a sample, then share it too. But make sure you get a number to follow up on. Follow up is the number one reason you don't hear back from them, because you need to follow up. As a matter of fact, that reminds me, I need to follow up with the lady that does our dry cleaning. I gave her samples before I left to Costa Rica. So now I'm going to take my laundry back and I'm going to follow up with her. So Claudia, what else do we have? Where'd she go?
It looks like she dropped.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe she had to hop off for a second, but
Maybe she has bad internet. One of the two.
yeah, that's okay.
Okay.
All right.
Let me see if we have any questions.
Actually, yeah, somebody was mentioning about the buy one, get one free offer start today. I don't know if everybody has gone to the US sales team page.
Okay. That is only for US markets.
Yeah.
So every country has their own promotion. when they have a corporate office, basically. If there's a corporate office in that country, then you have like a BOGO, which this one's a BOGO. So in the US markets, which is United States, you do have today a BOGO Monday. You get 2 boxes of 4-Life Transfer Factor Collagen, the flavored one, for the price of 1. So basically, that's a really good deal because it's a savings of $34 wholesale and 17 life points. So that's basically the flash sale, and it's for 1 day only. So if you live within the United States, please order your, I'm not sure how many you can order.
It says, hold on a second.
I think you can order up to 2 of them because
Yeah.
I keep clicking. Oh, wait a minute. Well, I guess you can buy as many as you want. Also, let me just mention real quick, Bianca donation, Foundation for Life. We're going to be starting a new month. How many of you have put a donation amount in your loyalty program? Put a little heart. If you have, okay, great. It could be in any amount you want by clicking. I can't click on it once I'm in the menu. The easiest way to donate to the foundation is through your loyalty program. Okay. If you're like me, I sometimes will change my loyalty based on what I don't have on hand. I like to have everything on hand because that's just who I am. I need to have at least 2 boxes of every product or whatever it is, because we have a big family, and I also like to make samples. And that's why the BOGO sale is so great, because you can buy one and use one as samples, and you use them wisely, of course. But the foundation, basically, you can donate anywhere from $1 to $10 or more if you can that month. But if we all donated, let's say $5, okay, or let's say even $3 every month, we would change the world. We really would. Change the world for that one person that needs it. Change the world for, to buy more Fortify. We could also buy Bianca's book. It's called The Sun, which is also in the menu for purchasing our products. We could buy that book too. She wrote that book for the foundation. And I ordered my book, but I never got it. So I'm going to track it down. Bianca was, after she passed away, there was a lot of things that I did not know about Bianca. I didn't know that she was an actress. I didn't know that she was very talented in so many things. She loved cooking Italian food. I mean, I would often share recipes with her on cookies and baking and cinnamon rolls, banana bread. We would constantly share recipes, but I would send them to her, but I never knew she was so gifted in Italian cooking. And I've been to her house at least 3 times, her new house. And it is so beautiful. It is decorated like an Italian, like it's got just her all over it. And her kitchen is colorful and vibrant, just like her. And she cooks with authentic olive oil from Italy. I mean, and if you've ever tasted the difference between, like, say, Costco olive oil and real olive oil from Italy, I'm saying real because, that's kind of where olive oil, olive oil's from, I guess it get Greece and Italy, and it's just got a different taste to it. So it's great to share. I mean, we could share among each other. Like, let's say we all had a meeting and we were all assigned to bring something. We're all gifted in sharing a food that we enjoy making for others. So anyhow, did Claudia come back on?
No, I
Oh.
think that she may have pulled off. I don't see her.
Yeah, something, maybe her phone died.
Yeah.
Well, with that, just continue sharing, continue just, you know, sharing your products. Does anybody have any questions before we sign off? Or want to say anything or share anything, an experience on sharing your product? Or okay, let me see, I don't see anybody.
I can give it
I
a little
believe
tip,
Paula has a
Gabriella.
question.
I'm
Go ahead.
sorry.
I believe Paula has a question.
Yeah.
Okay. Say no.
How would you, Paula in the chat box put in, how would you make sample of the ProTF protein?
Well, okay, so I buy these little sample containers at on Amazon. I just put on there samples for protein on the Amazon search. And then I buy labels from like just labels. Let's say the size of shipping label, like a shipping label. And I would put 1 scoop in here. This one's empty. But I would put 1 scoop. Yes, it's a lot of work, okay? Let me tell you that. Sometimes I spend half my day making samples. And you basically open it, and then you buy a a sealer. I have it, I put it away already. But you seal that, you crimp this end here with a heat sealer. It just kind of, it's for samples to make food grade samples. This is food grade, by the way. And I put a scoop in here. And I put my QR code and information, a little bit of information on the protein. And you just tell them to add it to like 6 ounces of water or milk or nut milk, whatever you want. So that's how I make them. Okay, I think Sonia had a question.
Sonia, Sonia, you there?
Mute. I got it.
Got it?
Hi.
Okay.
Hi, ladies. Man, unfortunately I just got on half an hour ago, but Gabriella, you are an amazing woman. I just want to thank you for everything that you bring to the table. It doesn't go unheard. I want you to know that we listen to everything you're saying. I am so blessed. But one thing that you just mentioned right now about Bianca, there was things that you didn't know about her. And I just want to express to women that, like, this message this weekend at my church was, you know, people don't know who you are or what you offer unless you open your mouth. And that really resonated with me this week because I try to talk to people. Follow-up is important too, right? We talk to them, we tell them, but then we don't follow up, and that doesn't work either. So it's a combination of everything. And I thank you for giving us your time, because I know you're very busy. And we really appreciate you. And I just want you to know that I am listening, and and Jillian's amazing. I don't know who brought this woman on board, but you guys are an incredible team. Adriana, Mati, all you women out there and men that are providing value to all of us. You know what? You watch in April, a lot of us will be crossing that stage, and I hope we make you proud.
Of course. You know,
Thank
we're
you.
here, we do these meetings because we want you to cross that stage every time. And it's not about who can get there faster. It's about who can retain the positions, because you can buy your spot if you have the money or make the money, but who wants to do that? You want to stay there. You want to achieve it. You want your team, once you achieve it, you want your team, your downline to also be there, because if they grow, you grow. And this mentality that I'm better than you, that I'm on top, like in other companies, you only know of one person, and that's not the way it is. You know, I mean, Jillian, I mean, I always tell her, you're a platinum. I can see it. And I can see that in all of you. I can see that in you, Sonia. I can see, but you see, you have to be extraordinary. You are. And what I say that is, we're all extraordinary in our own way. But those people that believe in themselves, you cannot believe, no one can believe in you if you don't believe in you first. And I mean, I didn't know anything about networking, and I've learned from not just Dave, but all of you. And if they can do it, I can do it. I may have to do it my own way. You know, and if my way doesn't work, I need to try other ways. And one thing I've learned about this business is you have to genuinely love what you do, and you have to genuinely love the people you do it with. Okay. But you can't do this alone. You can't. And if you need help, that's what we're here for. Okay.
Love that.
We're here to help each other. Doesn't matter what downline you're in. I connected so well with the Russian group that was there. Leah, she's our new platinum. She was there, and a bunch of other Russian affiliates were there. And they're not in our downline. Okay. They're on a different leg of Ramir's. But every time I see the Russian team, I'm always bringing them gifts. But the best gifts I can give them is the products they do not have in the country, like the collagen, the protein bars. And I happen to take a little extra. So they were so happy when they got to have a couple protein bars. So we need to just love each other, help each other. There's was it Tiffany Carnell? She's a gold. I told her, you know, David Lisenby wrote a book a while back with Dr. Hennon, but it's out of circulation now. And she goes, can I have a copy of it? I'm like, I don't have extra copies, but I can see if I can share some of the pages with you. And she's like, do you promise? And she's not in my downline, but you know what? If it's something I can make possible, I'll help you with that. So with that, love you guys, appreciate you, and let's keep building. Let's keep building. We're all here to help each other, and, you know, get on these Zoom calls and invite your people to get on them. And if you're new here, welcome. You found a home, and it's a permanent home, and we love you, and just let's keep sharing.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day, a week. We'll see you on the next Zooms. Oh, wait, we have Girl Talk tonight. For those of you that can join us. 6 o'clock California time, 9. Is it 9 o'clock New York?
9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. Yeah, I'll put it in the English chat for everybody.
All right. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.